Hi everyone, Mckaiser Dragon here, and I am going to talk about why I have decided to quit playing MapleStory, or at least play it like I used to, like no life MapleStory. I want to I guess I'll play casual, but other than that, it's just I kind of just don't want to play this game anymore. So let's get down to the reasons why. So the first reason is, I would say, the events that happened, I would say 10 months ago. My friend in real life that plays the game, he got permanently banned. It was... I won't go into details for that, but yeah. And then the second part of that is I like bossing, doing all the bosses I could every day, and my guild member that was doing my bosses was just, kind of just quit the game for a while. So I was like, well, I can boss, but I can't boss when I want. And then, yeah. And the third reason is I got a job, so I don't have time to invest into Maple. Maple at endgame takes an extremely long time if you don't put money into it, and I'm probably not gonna. I might do money like once in a while, but I don't know. It's not something I'm gonna, because I would easily spend a few $100s just to get myself stronger. Alright. Other than that, I think that's it for those. The next reason why I'm quitting Maple is because of the community. The community in Maple is, I don't know, I've kind of disconnected from it. Mainly because I can't really be a part of it. But also the community is dying. It's becoming less and less of a popular game. And the community has changed a lot. People don't want to learn PQs anymore. People don't want to do anything anymore. People don't want training to be too easy or too hard. They just want to, I don't know. I don't know what the community wants, because the game has turned into what the community wants, I guess, or what they think the community wants. And of course, over the course of 10 years, any game will change drastically. That actually has a big following and lots of updates. So yeah, the community, the one I was used to like 5, 6, 7 years ago, and even longer than that, it's basically gone, because back then everything was still kind of up in the air on the best stuff, what's the best class, what's the best class for training, what's the best class for bossing. It wasn't truly known all the time, but yeah, after a while, but actually doing it was a hard game. So yeah, I don't know. I guess that's it on that point, is that I've kind of just don't really talk to people on Maple anymore. it's also on one of the other points I want to get to, which I'll just cut to it now. The other part I'm quitting is because of all the nerfs and the buffs and the nerfs and the buffs. Well, that's not the main issue. It's the nerfs to the training, high level training areas, and the buffs to the buffs to the characters is fine. Buffs to the enemies, okay. I kind of don't like it, but whatever. It is what it is. And then probably all the map changes, all like rearranging of all the map layouts and changing the monsters levels is, they didn't do it all at the same time, but after a while I'm used to certain areas being low level, and I miss the old days. But the big nerf to the training areas to me was losing Stronghold, which was a key training area if you want to level up. Even beyond like 200, you would still use that area. Not only that, but you know, before it was Hall of Honor, but we always had a fallback plan, which was Stronghold, and then they gave us Temple of Time, not Temple of Time, what's it called? Twilight Perion. So that was good for a while, but then they nerfed that. But it's still pretty decent, but like no one trains there. It's a bit too high level. And then they gave us Maze 5, which is very good training area, but the biggest issue is there's basically no one to train with, because it's a level 210 area or 230, I forget, and no one's around that level, and if they are, they're either just OP that they can just solo it, or they're not strong enough, and being in a party with them will just basically slow you down. And also I forgot what the place was called, but where that area is, there's no resting spots on any of the maps because there's falling debris all the time. There's no safe place for you to relax, which was one of the issues with Stronghold. But if you got one of the tall chairs, which like the Sun Chair, Maple World, the Planet chairs, if you got one of those types of chairs, you can, you know, sit down and nothing would hit you until they introduced elite bosses, which is a good thing and a bad thing. Good because, you know, you get free stuff, you get clean slate scrolls, you get cubes, you get all this cool stuff. But the bad part is when you're training in low level, all you see is like level 200 people. Oh, is this dark? And then they kill your elite monsters when you're trying to train. Very, very annoying when you actually want the EXP. Because they just want you to summon the boss for them. That's all they want you to do. So gets a little annoying. But that is the first part of this video, because I want these videos to be 10 minutes long. So I'm going to cut it off here and I'm going to start the next part.